Slide 1 second. The gratitude slide.
Yeah, one second. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. We're live.
Okay, great. Welcome. We start this meeting, of course, with the gratitude session. And even before that, we started, say, 7:45 Dubai time, where we do some informal chit chat and get on with the gratitude session. And then I come on and share some nuggets about what is happening. As in, we in the Middle East have had a visit from the Donald. He was here. He picked up some big deals for the United States, some military hardware sold, some aviation products sold, some AI products sold. So he is literally like the salesman doing deals for America. We at our own smaller level need to be as effective with deal making. Hopefully, we don't have to arm twist like him or be nasty. But it works for him and it works for his country. So something to learn for us here in the Middle East as entrepreneurs. Um, on that note, welcome. We are the Global Entrepreneur Network. We are your gateway to global business. We have over 1,500 members who join us for these meetings. We meet every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Dubai time. And we've impacted over 4,000 entrepreneurs who join us for these meetings. We will be 5 this September. So we've been doing this since 2020. And from time to time, we do have inspiring speakers and business people share their experience, their highs and lows with us so that we can do things differently, optimize our processes, and connect with great people. Our purpose is to connect entrepreneurs worldwide to enable business growth through exchange of referrals and collaboration to access global markets. Our vision is to grow this community to 5,000 members in the next 2 years, which is 2027, and to 10,000 people by 2030. Our mission is to help our community expand our global reach through online networking and collaborations. These are our values: collaboration, knowledge sharing, sustainability, agility, and innovation. This is how we'll flow. We will have, after this introduction, Alifia take us through some breakout sessions. Given that, how many people do we have currently, Alifia, on the meeting?
We'll do 2 each. We'll do 3 rooms with 2
Yeah,
each. 6.
very well. And after that, we have the business session, and we'll close by 9:30 today. This is our leadership team. Alifia is our president and co-founder. I'm the other co-founder. And we have Anil Thomas, who's the third co-founder. He's busy with Emirates Airlines, where he's got a job. And we also have on our team Sabri Rajan, Anupama Parker, Bharat Nangia, and Chaitanya Bailey. In the past, we've been contributed to by Dr. Rajamani, the late Laurent Grandisson, and Harihar Sharma. So this is our LinkedIn page. If you haven't been there, do take a scan and visit there and put your experience, connect with the people there. As I said, we have over 1,700 people on that group. On that note, I hand you back to Alifia to take us through with the rest of the morning. Alifia, over to you.
So welcome all to Global Entrepreneur Network. It's lovely to see you again every Saturday, and it's brilliant to see the good faces. I think a lot of holiday season coming up. So what we're going to do today is let's start the breakout rooms. I'm going to create intimate rooms of 2 people only. and we'll have about 7 to 8 minutes to discuss with each other. Our theme for today for discussion could be where we at the what are we at May, right? So we're almost half year down. Where are we with our goals, like life goals? Are we only working very hard, or are we also aligned with our personal? So let's use that as a theme to discuss with each other. And then what we can do is we can come back and we'll shuffle the rooms again. All right. So don't let anyone hijack the meeting. So let both of you get enough time to speak. So start with a small introduction and then let's have a tete-a-tete about where are we with our personal life goals? Are we aligned? Or what would you do different? All right, let's do this. So I've opened rooms where we can select ourselves. So if you want to go in with anyone, you can go in now. So select someone and then get into room one. So who's going? So let me say, yeah, who wants to go? Who wants to go with who? I want to meet
You-
Claus. So Claus, if you want, we can go into room one.
So be it.
Okay. Andrew, any pick?
Oh, I'm open. I'm easy.
I'm putting you in room two. So who wants to join with Andrew? Akshay and Gaurav? Gaurav, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'll go with Andrew then.
You're going with Andrew? Okay, lovely. So, and then Akshay and Varik go into a room and then go into room three and get to know each other. And remember the theme of the meeting so that we come back in 8 minutes. All right? Remember the theme. So, are we aligned with our personal goals as well? So, think about that.
Okay.
So welcome back.
Hmm.
How is it?
Hi, Taposh.
Is anyone?
Can we have you on camera?
Yeah.
Sorry, Alithia. Go on.
So how was it? Did you all get
It's
to
really,
know about each other?
it's really awesome, man. Just amazing.
So how many of us is completely off the life goal, like completely way off? Everyone is aligned there. Nice. So everyone has some way of being aligned with their life goal. That's
Yeah.
brilliant. Anyone got a new nugget or a new realization or a new light bulb?
Well, in our case, we were just getting to know each other. So maybe the second time around, we'll delve deeper into what we had
I
planned
know.
and where we are.
So you want to go back into the same room or you want to do a new group
Well,
Want to go back
later?
in same room.
I want to go back in the same
Some
rooms.
discussion
20
Wow.
minutes
was
is
going
too
on.
little.
Some discussion was going on.
Okay, great. So does everyone want to go back in the same room or does
Yeah.
anyone want to change as
We
well?
have Taposh. If you can give a minute to him to come in, he can
Yeah.
join one of the groups as well.
No, I put him already with Akshat and
Ah.
Varix. I put him in
Okay.
the room 3 already when he came. So I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aha.
Taposh, are you there? Okay. So I'm going to open the rooms again. Let's do another round and go deeper. And then we will have our business session. All
Okay.
right. Hey, Taposh, how are you?
Hi. Hello.
We're going into breakout rooms and we're talking a little bit about our life versus business
Okay.
goals or work goals and stuff like that. And
So,
where's the
how
balance?
how
That's
to
the
go to
talk
the
we're
room?
talking.
Like I don't see.
Yeah.
Is it
I'll
We
real
will
open
room?
now.
just open
They've
the
not
room.
been opened right now. So now they're
Okay.
open. So
Okay.
room 3 goes in and yeah. So, okay. So welcome back. Did you all feel complete now?
Yeah.
Much more complete.
Klaus has got a big wide laugh, like now we can never finish. Nobody can feel complete ever. I think we should change the session to a 5-hour session. So that
Alicia, by the
everyone
way,
can.
I feel you are the queen bee today. You are the only lady. So,
Oh,
and you are
always.
right in the middle.
I'm used to that. Nothing new for me. I'm usually the only woman on the table for the profession also that I'm in forever. So yeah, women dominating the male world. Sorry, just kidding. I could have said a male dominated world, but I just wanted to turn it around. But welcome again to Global Entrepreneur Network. So what we will do now is I have a link in the chat where we put in our introduction. So the first timers. So of course there's a link to join our WhatsApp group. There's a link also to find this meeting later on YouTube. But the most important link is the one I posted again, which is your introduction. So it's important that we fill our introduction link. Once this comes in, this will leave your coordinates like your email and your phone number. And this link will be shared in the WhatsApp group in the end of the meeting. So as soon as we finish this meeting, we will share this details of everyone's contact, their companies, their whatever that you fill in. Now, if you're coming for the first time, so let me say it the other way. If you're coming for the second time, your information will already be filled in the link. But if you want to edit anything, maybe you have a different ask today, or if you built a revenue during this from your last meeting to this meeting, then you can put that amount as your tracking, just more like a tracking board that you earned that revenue or you gave business to anyone. So you can add that as an amount every time when you come. So if you got a new business out of Global Entrepreneur Network or a referral shared on our platform or a contact that you gave business to, then those are the kind of things that you can track. So because sometimes we believe that networking is done right, but we got to measure it as well to see how well which platform is serving you and what is it worth your time for, because not every platform is for everyone. So for our past attendees, your form will be filled already, but you need to edit. Look at each tab. Go to the bottom if you need to add anything or change your ask. Sometimes today you want a different contact, but tomorrow, say you want to get some service from a marketing person or something. So maybe your ask is different. So if you want to edit anything, you can change something, go to the bottom of the form. Even if you don't want to edit anything, just go to the bottom and say submit. So I get you in today's Google form sheet. Once I get you, then I will share it in the WhatsApp group. For the people who are joining first time, it's a long form to fill for the first timers, but we recommend you fill something brief at least. Just start off. Most important coordinates are your phone and your email. Please remember to put your country code when you're putting the phone number. Not everyone knows what to put in the front of your number because it's a very international audience. So everyone has different country codes. So don't expect us to Google and find out what would be added in front of Andrew's number or my number and things like that. So please put your country code for sure. And then just fill it up and you can fill more every time when you come. So next Saturday when you come, your form will be populated and you can further edit anything or add more details or do it at your own time as well later. All right, clear? After that, we join our WhatsApp group. And if you want to come back to this meeting anytime, you can see it on YouTube. Brilliant. So let's get started with our referral, the main core section of our meeting, the business referral connections and contacts that we share. Because we have almost half the room, which is relatively new this time, what we do is we do a 30-second to maximum 40 seconds pitch. Since it's a smaller room, maybe we will allow a little bit longer. So we've got about 40 minutes only. So let's take up to 30 to 40 seconds, not pull more than that. A quick introduction of what you do, not your life story, only about what's your business pitch for this morning. And quickly get to the ask of whose contact you want. Everyone in our group today, their phone book belongs to you. It's about how well you ask. So if you say, I want this contact, I want that contact, this country, that country, whatever, this is the contact I'm looking for, then people will put their name and then you can connect with them later. So more explanations as we go. But two ways of sharing your contacts. If someone has a contact to share, you can say, use my name as a reference, and that's the best reference you can give, where I can say, okay, Klaus is giving me a contact, and he'll say, okay, use my name as a reference. That's the best reference anyone can get, right? Where I can say, okay, Varix gave me that reference, Ratandeep gave me that reference, and I'm calling you to whatever. But even if you don't know Gaurav very well, even if you're meeting me for the first time and you don't know what I will do with that contact that you give me, are you going to stop yourself from sharing that contact anyway? So the second way of sharing the contact is, don't use my name as a reference. This is the head of healthcare, this is the head of hotel, this is the head of marketing, export, import, whatever. Do not use my name as a reference, because you don't sometimes want to show your, but we all have like more than 1,000 contacts in our phone, and they're not used every day. Maybe you dealt with something somewhere few years back. Maybe you're not using that, or maybe you are, but that new contact or one reference could be useful for someone else, okay? Especially for B2C ask. We all have neighbors, we all have, anyone is asking for a consumer contact, then it's cool, right? So B2B could be a little bit more relevant, that you have to have the right reference and the right contact. But if it's as a B2C ask, I think we should be more willingly giving that contact. Do we all agree? Do we all agree? Rules
Yeah,
of the game?
I agree.
Yeah? All
I
right.
have
super.
a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So in this case, I'm in reference how this trust ecosystem work. Like, if, for example, there is a real genuine business and I want to share, but how do I know that the guy who is in the group is the genuine one?
I'll explain more as we go along as well. But a good question. So what we normally just do is, I will explain you. Just get started. If your question is still valid by the time your name comes, ask me again. Okay, let's get started. All right, let me see who's filled the form. And fastest finger first. 17th May, here we are. Okay, so I've got myself, Gaurav, Simant, and Ratandeep already. So Andrew and the new and Klaus. Klaus, you're probably at another sheet because yours last time came at another place. Have you filled yet? No, Klaus, not yet. So let's get everyone in, okay? So let's get started.
Yeah.
I'll be first.
I filled it twice this morning.
Did you submit it?
I submitted it and I received a copy by email, which is proof to me that the technology as such seems to have worked.
No, not for today's date. You filled it today.
I
Okay,
have
I'll check through it
mail
again.
at 16 and I have a mail at 8:45. So I have two emails telling me the process worked. I don't know why you don't receive it.
At 8:45. Oh God. Okay, no, I haven't got you, unfortunately. I don't know why. I will manually look. All right. All right, let's get started with me. I have Gaurav next. So hi, I'm Olivia, and I run a company called Rooftop Sales. We help businesses and companies with sales. We make sure you're getting your sales numbers, you're getting your target. If you need a sales strategy or sales blueprint for your business, we help you with that. If your sales teams are taking salaries but not delivering the numbers, or your sales teams are not converting business and they are clueless, you're losing a lot of orders, then that's where we come in. So I worked like all my life in sales. So we do about $100 million yearly as annual targets, work with multinationals. So that's what we do at Rooftop Sales. So if anyone needs anything to do with sales, you can always reach out to me. My ask is any businesses in Middle East, in Dubai, who have a revenue of more than $3 million annually. So about 10 million, 1 million monthly, so 12 million and above. So any companies with revenue of about 10 to 12 million and above, we are helping them with business coaching and business strategy, with a hand holding, potentially launch as franchises, expand more branches, potentially launch an IPO if they want in the Middle East. So this is what we're supporting. So if any businesses have, or if anyone wants to become a coach as a 10x strategy coach, what our platform is called, you can give me references of potential coaches, or you can give me potential businesses that make 10 million dirhams and above as annual revenue. So that's my ask, all about Dubai and Middle East. They should be based in Dubai and Middle East. So now the way is asking, so how you want to share a reference with me is put Alifia and your name in the chat if you have a reference to give to me. And I will reach out to you during the week and say, what did you have on mind? Do you have a coach for me, or do you have a client for me, like a company which has 10 million and above? So if anyone know any companies in Dubai, or any people in Dubai who want to become a business coach, a strategy coach, then that's the reference I'm looking for. So this is the way it is. So Alifia and your name. And I will reach out to you and see whose contact you had to share for me. Clear? So Varis, did it answer your question? Yeah? Okay, good, great. So I can lip read, by the way, for the record. So excellent. Let's have Gaurav next.
Hi, everyone. Gaurav Paul here. I've been in Dubai since 1997. So we are in the month of May, and I came to Dubai in the May of 1997. So 28 years in Dubai, which is pretty much half my life. And I work in communication and solutions using AI, AR, VR, metaverse solutions for government mostly, but also for real estate. We've recently launched a AI tool, which is a calling agent. It can receive calls and it can make calls. So I'm looking for people who I can approach either in hospitality, healthcare, or even education, where we can launch this product. So I'm looking for connections. I'm meeting people, doing demonstrations. So I'd love to get some references so that I can introduce them to iCall. This is the name of the product. It's an AI tool for making calls and receiving calls. Thank you.
Fantastic. That's brilliant. The most important thing nowadays, so I think automation and AI, and I think with the speed at which the world is moving, the response rate has become the closing call. Because the faster you respond, that's the only way a deal is closing today. People don't want to wait for 6 hours to get a call back. They want it happening immediately. So Gaurav, since you said hospitality, there's high tech happening end of this month. Hotel show happening in Dubai World Trade Center. So all the hoteliers will be there. All the technology companies and SIs also will be there. So if you want distribution partners or channel partners for this thing, you can find IT companies who can carry the product as a distribution channel as well. But even the hoteliers will be there.
This is World Trade Center
It's hotel show.
or hotel?
And high tech is hotel technology.
And both are at World Trade Center?
Yeah. High tech takes a small part with hotel show. So, yeah.
Thank you.
So this is the best place for hospitality connections. I will be going to high tech in the US next month as well. So, yeah, it's a global platform. It's very, very strong. So connect on that. So anyone else have a reference of a hospitality group that Gaurav can connect with? I put my name because I'm completely into hospitality. Okay, let's have Klaus go next, and then we have Siemens after.
Another warm welcome to everybody. Gaurav, you set the pace for going into the past. I came 5 years after you. So I'm in the UAE since 2002. my business is not product. My business is dealing with people, and these people can be owners, shareholders, executive board, C-level management, people who have real decision power and who are looking at, everybody speaks about AI, but what the heck shall we do with it? And I believe anybody who is in a, sorry if that might not sound very respectful, but everybody who's just in a distribution business, you can automate a lot. The moment you engage with customers on the grounds of there's an RFP, request for proposal process, where there's an in-depth needs analysis, and you provide a proposal that's more than offering a product in certain configurations, you do not automate that easily. You still have a multi-stage sales process, and as you go through the sales process, of course, there's things that can be automated. Funny enough, as I remember in 1990 in southern France, I was with a major US company. We had first voice coming from computers. So the concept of doing certain things to make life easier for salespeople, for marketing people, for whatever they are called. And the funny thing is, when you go into financial services, they love to use the word CRM agent. They are nothing but cold callers. So the words do not necessarily mean how they sound. And the work that I do is, I have a beautiful contract right now where the owners are also the top management in the business, and they are on a steep growth path, but they don't really know where they want to be in 5 years. So if you don't know where you want to be in 5 years, you have to do a lot of diligent examination of yourself, your own motives, and your intentions with the company and through the company towards what you bring to the world, either as customers. And that's the kind of work that I deeply enjoy doing. And yes, at times we talk about AI, and there are things that can be done at that level. And now I believe I'm close to exceeding my time, so I'm cutting short. It is consulting and coaching in the deepest sense of the word. And Alifia, it's beautiful to listen to you as you have a coaching methodology with 10X. And when I say what a methodology is that I'm using, it's systemic coaching. That's usually when I lose people because they don't understand what that means. As I don't have the time to talk about that now, I will now finish and say thank you, everybody, for listening.
Klaus, you're welcome to come and use our approach, the systematic coaching as well. It'll be lovely to have you on our team. So brilliant. So guys, connect with Klaus. There's lots to learn from him, like you can tell. And again, it need not be for you. It could be for anyone in your phone book. So not necessarily that the pitch that's coming, it's for you. It could be for someone in your phone book. All right. Klaus, you had Lipika and Archana from last week. Did you finish connecting with them? You had Ratan as well. Ratan has put his name again today. But did you finish connecting with Lipika and Archana? Or should I keep them in your list?
Yes, please keep them in the list. Ratan and I had attempted to find time. Sadly, last 2 weeks. Side note, I'm also a guest lecturer at the university in Germany. So I was traveling and doing lectures, which makes me unavailable for any communication outside the classroom.
No worries. So I've left Lipika and Archana. So once you're done, then next week I can, it's more of a reminder for you. So it's cool. 3 months, go now, and then we have Ratan after.
Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Simant, and I have been in Dubai since 2010. So I run a digital marketing agency, and we provide end-to-end marketing solutions and services, right from branding to all the aspects like social media, website, lead generation, LinkedIn. So that is one aspect. Second, we are also into AI solutions. One aspect is just a ready product, which can automate a lot of businesses, such as we have case studies in logistics, where drivers, there used to be thousands of calls to agents, but now it is all automated. And we have certain case studies in hospitality, in hotels, room booking solutions, in hospitality and healthcare. And so it involves both calling as well as text chat agents. And we are also into advanced AI, where we use data science and AI to solve problems of companies typically who have small to mid companies who deal with data. So my ask is two. One is the small to mid companies who want digital presence or who want to improve their digital presence in terms of marketing. And second, companies who are into customer service or healthcare or these solutions where they can benefit from automation solutions and as well as data. They deal with some sort of data and can build a lot of analytics using AI for the data. So yeah, that's about me.
Fantastic. Thanks, Seeman. Seeman, you have a long list of people who had connected with you last week. So let me know which ones I should remove or which one you finished connecting with. I put it on the chat. But guys, automation is key. Like if you guys are not doing it, seriously, you're missing the buck. And again, especially people who are not in India, from Dubai, I think Andrew is in Europe, Canada, I think, and Claus, and like especially for people in Dubai, most of people are outsourcing automation in India. So this is our good connection where we can use all the intelligent, all the groundwork, all the the custom stuff is all happening out of India. So if you have any companies that would need something, then that's when we go and recommend Seemant and stuff like that, for his business. So AI, automation, chatbots, these are becoming the only way any company should operate today. So let's share a reference with Seemant. But Seemant, are you able to cope up with people who are reaching out to you?
Yeah, I connected with I did connect last week. Connected with them. Yeah, that's
Okay,
going well.
so
Yeah,
from
interaction
this
is going
list,
well.
I
Yeah.
gave Prakash, Lipika, Jude, Gaurav, Anupama, Archana, Martha. Did you finish connecting with all of them, or should I keep all of them in your list?
No, I spoke to Marta, Anupma. I've been in touch. I'll connect with Gaurav sir also. Yeah.
I'll remove Anupama and Martha.
Yeah.
Archana and Lipika, I'll leave them. And Jude
Sure.
and
Jude
Prakash.
also I could not connect. Yeah, I had message, but yeah, I'll follow up.
And Prakash, I'm keeping them in your list so that it's like a listing. But next week, if you're done with them, then, or if you're not able to reach them, then finish. But you will find their numbers in the last meeting sheets. You know that, right?
Yes.
From the WhatsApp group, because not
Yeah.
everyone is today available. So yeah. So you'll get Lipika and these numbers in the past sheet as well. All right. So guys, today anyone have a reference for Prakash, for Seemant? No one with AI automation?
Prakash, I would really love you to speak about what you actually mean when you say data science. The reason why I'm saying that is any serious company that I know and that I've worked with for the last 30 plus years has ERP systems, has complex data warehouses with data mining and business intelligence. What is it actually when you say you speak about data? No business works without data. So please give me an idea so I can get a grip on what you're actually aiming at.
Okay, so as part of our data analytics, we integrate the data from different sources. Your marketing channels, your in-house, your customer data, and we first clean the data, and then we put the data in one source, and then we put the analytics system where they can get insights on the data. They can do predictive analysis, and so that so using Excel, we build dashboards where they can get deep insights and action on the data, and we also provide insights regarding the data. We use all like Power BI tools, and these solutions to integrate the data.
I still don't understand what the added value is that you provide and what kind of data you're dealing with.
So,
So
I would recommend we go on a one-on-one. So I'll say Klaus and Seemant, and if you can connect on a one-on-one, or if we get a chance to create a breakout room again later today, so the deeper dive into what offers and stuff like that, this is more like a heads up on, I'm interested, let's connect one-on-one, or I have a reference or I have a contact, let's do that so that we are mindful of everybody else's time. But Simant, I would also encourage you to connect with Gaurav if you want to present what you do. We have an offer where, companies can come and present your services to our platform, and we can schedule that anytime and stuff like that. So if you connect with Gaurav, we can arrange that so that, sometimes there's an education and then a buy-in for many people. But it's something that has changed the way traditional businesses have worked. So let's bear that in mind. But I will put, you better connect with Gaurav this week, and I'll add Klaus' name as well. All right. Let's have Ratan now, and then I have Akshay and Varix. And who came in? Jude, I'll send you the link. I've sent the link again, so Jude, do put your intro in. All right, let's go, Ratan. Okay.
Hi everyone, lots of love and gratitude. Yes, I'm Ratandeep Singh Mata, and I'm a leadership and business manifestation coach. Lots of AI discussions happening today. So yes, AI is super important. However, at the same time, that doesn't mean that you don't have to deal with people anymore. As of now, in the current scenario, you're still dealing with a lot of people. And if you're tired of office politics, and if you want a more peaceful way of managing people, without resorting to office politics or manipulation, uh, you can get in touch with me and I will help you to learn certain scientifically proven concepts which are spiritually aligned, which can complement your professional growth. So if you are, or if you know anybody who is a C-level executive or a business founder who aspires to, who's just one level below becoming C-level executive and is looking out for professional growth, you can feel free to refer them over to me. So I provide one free demo session wherein we discuss all the requirements and prepare a road plan which is customized for the requirements, and thereby we take things ahead, wherein it is not just limited to people management. It first begins with self-management, which is internal transformation, and then the second stage is going to be to collaborative influence, which is people management, and then we end it with knowing your purpose via ikigai and other strategies, which is purposeful legacy. uh, Also, every Saturday and Sunday I conduct free sessions which are open for all, and a lot of people from Gen have joined and have seen value in it. Every Saturday 8:30 p.m. IST and Sundays at 12:30 p.m. IST, I conduct these sessions. You can feel free to attend. Thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay awesome, take care.
Fantastic. So, guys, this is a B2C ask. So, of course, there's a lot more people you can recommend and reference for a B2C ask. So, very important to play to your fullest potential. And sometimes you don't know what you don't know. So, these sessions always open up a few blind spots for everyone. So, again, two ways of sharing. Let me remind you, give your name as a reference if you're giving him a contact, or don't give your name as a reference. You can say, my wife really bugs me, call her up. Since you're all a male dominated room today, please, Ratan, help me, help her, help me, or whatever. It's just like anyone could be and say, don't use my name as a reference, right? So, this is something which is a life transformation and extremely key and important. So, guys, nobody needs any help. Leadership, nobody at senior levels of corporate leadership manifestation coach. I love that tagline. It's one of the most powerful taglines. So, Ratan, this message I had sent before to Seemant was actually your list. Prakash, Lipika, Jude, Gaurav, Anupama, Archana, Martha. So that's a huge, humongous list. So let me know if you finish connecting with all of them.
Yeah, definitely. So thanks for reminding.
Okay, good. All right. So, guys, nobody for Ratan. Did he get dropped? I think he lost connection.
Disappeared. He manifested himself.
There should be another word that he disappeared, right? So, like he
Transformed.
he dissolved. Yeah, something. He's gone to another planet. So, guys, anyway, no one have any reference for Ratan? At least from our phone books, there could be anyone. He does it online. Anyone, anywhere in the world. Anyone in the senior positions who need help with manifestation or who need help with clarity or soul searching or ikigai or anything? Nobody? All right,
Uh,
good.
I have to talk to him. I was 2 weeks out, so yeah, he's
Yeah.
followed up with me. So I'll do that
Okay.
next week.
Okay,
100%.
super. Thanks for that. Yeah. Akshay, go now, and then we'll have Varish after, and then Jude after.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone, and love to be here, meeting to all you people. And I'm Akshay Kumar Sahu, and presenting at Digitalum. It's founded in 2019, and we are a digital marketing agency where we provide social media marketing, SEO, website development. We plan strategies so for brands who want to win a market. And I'm looking forward in Dubai where people want to outsource their project in India. So basically, I want some businessmen who are looking good social media agency uh, from India. So I just want to connect. Thanks.
Great. So very key because Dubai, especially for your reference, Akshay, everyone outsources digital marketing, and the knowledge base. I feel seriously being in the same industry of sales and referrals is very low in Dubai and very expensive for the value that you would get. So definitely, I recommend, since you're an agency, you should do lead gen. You will get a lot of inquiry for outsourcing marketing to India. So extremely key and important. Yeah, I know, Ratan, we lost you. Welcome back. Fantastic. So, okay, great. So, guys, nobody needs digital marketing. Any company in Dubai who's doing it, you can't do digital marketing in-house normally because it's a very varied skill. There's SEO has a completely different skill. Lead gen, Facebook, social video creation is a different skill. And you try to do all this in-house, it's not worth the money. It's always better to outsource it to a professional and get it done. Sometimes they don't charge much and you can actually get your marketing in place with having an agency doing it for you. So anyone just put Akshay and your name in the chat. So Akshay, you have Seaman already. So
Yeah.
what we do, because you're new, you need to message Seaman during this week or today, or preferably today, and say, what can we connect? When can we connect? And please, guys, when you reach out to people who have shown your interest, remind them what you said. We don't remember what Akshay said after one day
Yeah.
or after 3 hours also. I will just remind you said you were a digital marketing company. You said you wanted to connect with business owners in the Middle East or something or whatever, and then, take it from there.
So how can I
Right.
connect with Seaman sir?
So you'll get the contact list in the WhatsApp group. So the next
Okay.
thing you do is you join the WhatsApp group,
Okay.
which
Okay.
was shared. I'll send the link again.
Okay.
Varix, go now. You can unmute yourself.
Okay, sorry, I was on the slide, so I did not realize.
Yes.
Okay, myself Varish, I'm from Ahmedabad, India. We are into software development. So I have a software development company who does into bespoke, custom-based software development on demand, requirement based. Typically, we help SMEs and MSMEs to develop their custom requirement using Microsoft, PHP, and JavaScript technologies. Overall, our client base is outside India, so it's mostly USA, UK, Australia, and we are trying Europe. Typical, our expertise is revival of certain failed projects if they are stuck into something, cleaning up some freelancers mess, like people go to some cheaper software development using certain platforms, and they end up not reaching to the goals. Refactoring and fixing trouble code, product re-engineering where legacy systems are there and they want a modern digitization tech. Typical size of our projects, ranges from 10 to 15 people, kind of development team, from the, past experience. A very seasoned, experienced people team blended with a fresh, engineers with the junior side who has a lot of new skills and energy. Typically, project sizes are I mean, it starts from one to team size. Internally, that got expanded gradually because our goal is almost, I'm trying to align with client's goal and trying to deliver their solution in a way that they make money out of it. So whatever their business goals are there, we try to adapt that rather than just, fulfilling the SLA. Most of the software developers are having commerce background and the technology, so that's where they understand business application development very well. So this is how I've landed the team. In Middle East, we are not having any kind of client or anything. So I just don't know anyone to recommend as of now, and I don't know how the market is there. So I'm just trying to explore that. If something good comes up, I would like to have some introduction with software development companies who might need an extended head, because as a new player, it's unlikely that someone gives us work without references. So that's where we are, and we are
Everything
so
happens
confident. Yeah,
by
we're confident.
outsourcing in this
Yeah,
Middle
we're
East region.
confident our deliveries in a way that we generally, for confidence building, we go with kind of don't pay if you don't deliver kind of model. So I'm just telling you about the way we deliver.
Great. Awesome. Thanks, Varix, and welcome to Global Entrepreneur Network. We are your gateway to global business, so welcome again. So guys, put Varix and your name in the chat. Software development is very key. It can solve a lot of problems. It has to be a lot of times custom. Off-the-shelf products don't do the job. So put Varix and your name in the chat. He's looking for connections anywhere and also in the Middle East or anywhere else in the world as well for software development. Most of his clients currently are in Australia, like he said,
Australia, USA.
and US as well. So Andrew is from Canada. Okay, great. So do reach out to Jude. He may have a reference for you or he wants to know more about what you're doing. So your responsibility to reach out to Jude because Jude has
Okay.
extended support to you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
So
what's the
that
way?
is-
Like, I can directly approach to his number.
Yes, so once you get into the WhatsApp group, like I said
Okay.
before, join the WhatsApp group. And then you'll
Okay.
get everyone's contact list from today in the WhatsApp group.
And how? Where is that WhatsApp group? Just a minute. I
There's a link in the chat.
chat. Okay, fine. Okay.
All right, let's have Jude. Andrew, did you fill the link today?
I
Fine.
filled the
And as soon as
form,
I
but
go to the page, it says that it's already been filled out previously.
I know, that's why you have to
fill it in.
edit. You have to edit and
Okay.
resubmit. To edit, you go to the bottom. If you want to change anything, change anything. If you don't want to change anything, just go to the bottom of the sheet and submit again.
All right. Easy peasy. Done and done.
Correct. All right, Jude, go now, and then we'll have Andrew after.
Good morning, all at Gen Network. Well, I'm Jude. I'm from Mumbai. I've already, on the chat, I've given my LinkedIn details as well. So I'm a counselor, a therapist, getting into mindset, basically for gamification. So this is going to help a lot of corporates. That's right from our three main areas are, as Ratna mentioned about. So we are not looking at transformation mindset, but we are looking at helping you make decisions, take a lot of risk, and makes a lot of money. So that's it's a board game, of course, but it will unfold a lot, especially in collaboration. We are not taught how to collaborate, so that's where you would get some help from. Apart from that, if there are any areas in corporate wellness or organizations who are looking out for topics on wellness, right from how to get over sadness or anxiety, stress-free issues. I've got a lot of worksheets. I do one-on-one as well as groups. So do connect me with HRs, MNCs, or it could be maybe family also. You never know. Yeah, so that's Jude. And the last vertical, which we are just coming up with, is second medical opinion. But for that, we need a volume of at least 300 employees or 300 people in a group. That's right. We will get you Singapore doctors at 1/4 the cost. So where it's around $100, you would get it for around $15-20. But we need a volume for that, yeah, not individuals. Yeah. Thanks, Olivia. Thanks, Gaurav.
Wow, brilliant. So guys, put Jude and your name in the chat. It's all about gamification, learning through games. I love his board. We had the long, in-depth demo. It's really powerful. The bottom line sales training, and mashallah, it was amazing. So definitely connect with Jude. Hopefully they will go to more regions. I think they're already in the US and they are already in India at the moment, but they will come to Dubai soon. So definitely connect with him. Very, very powerful offering. And if anyone know any companies which have 300 people who want to, just give those contacts to him. Any or companies anywhere, especially in India, right? Jude, you're looking for references in India?
We are
In
training
India,
for
anywhere.
in India and Asia.
So India or only Bombay?
No,
Anywhere in
India,
India?
all of India as well as Asia. So these are the two
Okay.
places given. Yeah.
For
The rest
companies
is
with more than 300 people. So any
no,
companies with more than
that's for second medical opinion. For gamification, it could be maybe 30. We could
anything,
start with
10 to 12, 15. Okay, so about 15 people, employees, gamification in the company that they can do. And good reports, good insights. All right, let's have Andrew.
Hello, hello. Great to talk to you again. First of all, for anybody who wasn't here at the beginning, I had the pleasure of working with Alethea last week, and she was phenomenal, great energy, super easy to work with. I would recommend her to literally the world. So you're amazing. As for me, once upon a time, won a World Public Speaking Championship for impromptu speaking. And since then, it's been 20 years of working with all sorts of people, primarily, I would say, executives, C-suites, founders, entrepreneurs, and generally working in three main areas. So either getting people ready for particular presentations, so TED Talks, keynotes, AGMs, award ceremonies, and high-stakes presentations, or working with people on general tune-ups where you're happy enough with your presentation, but you know that it could be better, whether that's your delivery, whether that's your clarity, whether that's how you're connecting emotionally, or just having people get it. We can work with that. And last area is long-term coaching. So if you're somebody where you know that there could be doors that would open if you could connect more effectively, if you could be more persuasive in your presentations, we can work with that as well. And that's both for business professionals as well as for younger people as well. So if there's students that are looking to either get into debate or public speaking, or even trying to build up a skill set for when they're applying to high-end universities, we've worked with quite a few of those as well. So that's more or less everything in a nutshell. If anybody else has any questions, happy to help, happy to jump on a free call.
And I would vouch for it, because definitely it sometimes you also need it for yourself, because if you're going for that big presentation, you want to have that clarity about how you're pitching, how does it sound, and to get a thing get a feedback from a professional who's done it for a living, for a lifetime, is amazing, right? Like, it's how people take something that's running in your mind, but how people would receive it is a completely different story. And it's good to work with a professional to get that right. So I appreciated his inputs. It was very well, it just turned around my presentation like to another level. So thanks, Andrew, for doing that, for the good work that you do. So guys, put Andrew and your name in the chat. Andrew and your name in the chat. Also, the grateful, this thing we can always put in our LinkedIn page as well. So I will send the Gen LinkedIn page. Let's tag our members and share a grateful, if you're happy with someone or you like something. I think for me, I think I like bottom line and I liked Andrew's stuff. So maybe I've got two to share this week. But yeah, we can tag it so that they can show it on their pages as well. So this is more powerful than anything else, right? Because you're getting word of mouth from a third party. I mean, on a public platform, on a social media platform, and that to LinkedIn, which is the most expensive platform to actually get paid leads from. So great. So Andrew, you know the drill. You connect with Gaurav and Jude this week, and that's how it works. So now we're about 3 minutes away. So we can take some opening remarks from our new first-timers, Varix and Akshay. Any inputs about how you found it? What would you do?
I'm just trying to prepare my intro chat to put into chat because just okay now yeah, I'm here. I just typed it. So what
How's the meeting for you? We got like
yeah, I'm truly I'm learning a bit here, just trying to cope up with the speed and everything. But yeah, I'll get it basically. So far, energy is good. Everyone is trying to help each other. That's typical of a networking setup where we try to pay back and in return what we get. So that's what we are trying to do here. So yeah, I'm just getting
fantastic. I just
along.
want to give a
What I
heads
would say.
up. Akshay, how did you find it? Thank you so much, Varix.
It's really great to join this meeting, and love to those people who are giving connections and all. People are helping. It's really awesome. Thanks.
Fantastic. So, just guys, any of you looking to expand to Dubai and stuff, Gaurav is your man. Like, he'll give you ideas and tips about what works in our region
Okay.
and what
Okay.
doesn't. So,
Yeah.
he's your man if anyone want to find partnerships here or expansion plans here and stuff like that. He's a good
Yeah.
connect. He's been only 25 years in this country, only
Sure. Sure.
only more than half of his life.
Yeah.
28.
Oh.
Yes. 28 years already?
28 years.
Last time he said 25. It's already
28.
3 years since last time.
1997.
Oh my God.
1997.
I was in school, I think. Fantastic. So with that note, I want to officially call this meeting to a close. But like
Yeah.
you know, if anyone wants to have a quick one-on-one with anyone, we can keep a breakout room open for like the next 10, 15 minutes. If anyone want to connect with someone and want to get done with it right now before taking it later to another listing, I can open rooms where you can create, you can decide where you want to go on your own. So if anyone want to connect with anyone, we can create rooms. Does
Yeah,
anyone
Yeah,
want to connect?
I think Jude
uh,
and I had to speak
yeah,
to
yeah,
something, right? So
yeah.
I don't know whether it is now or later.
If you want to quickly get into a 10-minute discussion, you can finish it off right now.
Sure.
If anyone has
Yeah.
to share some leads or
And
want to know more,
Alifia, if you can put Andrew with us also, that would be good. And
you can
I guess
manually select.
Klaus was asking something on therapy. I didn't get that question right. He wanted to know about my therapical experience, or he just needs my profile. So I'll forward it to him. No issues.
Okay, you can put me in there because I thought my question is simple and straightforward. Apparently it's not. So, yep.
Klaus, by the time it comes to India, no, it gets a little wavy and cloudy. So
I would not have dared to say that, but thank you for mentioning it.
He's moving to Nepal, by the way, for the record. So he's
okay.
not too far from the Indian roots.
Yes. That's right. Yeah, we four can get in. It's okay.
I announced. Okay, great.
And Ratna
So
also. Ratna, you can also come.
if you have too many people, you'll not get anything done,
Yeah.
for the record.
So I think I'll be with Varix,
It's
and
better to do sharp one-on-one, like,
I'll be with
specific.
Varix because I've got a good connect for Varix. So I think we'll take it from there. And maybe Andrew
Okay.
has already sent me a message, and I'll
Go ahead,
connect with
choose on your own. Choose on your own, whoever wants to go.
I'll
Does
go with
anyone
Varix.
else want to go into any other room?
I'll need to leave now, but
Okay.
I'll connect with Andrew and Varix. Varik, you got the link to our WhatsApp group?
Yeah, I sent a request.
Okay, I'll just accept it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So you can select room number 1 to go in with Jude. So whoever wants to go in with Jude can select room number 1. Are you all able to do it?
More Microsoft and Microsoft Team. Zoom is not something. So how to go to room number 1? Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry for
Varix,
my
you want to go
ignorance.
into room number 1? I'll help you.
It will
So I'll
come
put
on the
Varix
screen.
in. Who
Yeah.
else
It
do
will
we
come on.
need in room number 1? You want Klaus? Klaus, you're going in room number 1?
Yep.
Klaus, you need to show me how to read your, to pronounce your name. Klaus?
Close enough, thank you. I live long enough outside any German-speaking country that I'm very receptive for alternative pronunciations.
Like
Okay,
Claus,
thank you for that. You'll make it life easier for us.
Santa Claus.
Klaus.
Alithia, do we need to meet at 10?
We can if you want. I'm okay. I'm working on the presentation right now.
Okay, I'll give you time to finish the presentation. Later in the day, we will catch up.
Okay, done.
Bye-bye.
We should take Andrew's inputs on it.
Sure.
Andrew, we're repositioning Jen, and we have a new pitch deck. So
Okay.
we've been working on it since almost a month.
Oh, wow. How's it coming together?
Almost good. Like almost, we've changed like a million times, a million things. It's almost like 90% ready.
Mhm.
Yes. So we are almost getting there. So it'd be great to, you know,
That sounds like a more optimistic almost there than it sounded like in the beginning. I think at first when you hear it's almost good, it's kind of like having someone tell you they're almost pregnant.
depends on who the guy is.
Exactly.
How good it is, it depends on who the man is, right?
This is true. Which it was funny. That was always something when we worked with guys that were applying to Ivy League schools. We would really have to drill them down to like, okay, is this really what happened? Is this really your credentials? It's like, well, it mostly. And it's like, yeah, you can't be mostly honest in the same way you can't be mostly pregnant.
Yeah.
You either
Well
are or you
said.
aren't. But presentation is looking good. I like it. How do you feel about like the clarity side? Like it's pretty clear, it's pretty persuasive.
So we had different models earlier for like some sort of upsell to Jen, to be honest. Just like to like kind of, it's not like for profit per se, but it's more like to pay the bills because we have a license and we have like the Zoom connection and we have like something that gets done every week. So there are certain costs that we've been pitching in anyway. But yeah, so it was something small and we had initially a different plan, but now we made it very simple. We said, you know what, just keep it like $200 and whatever you want. Like, for example, you want to come with your pitch, you just pay $100 and come present to Jen. If you want to do a business challenge, if you want to come and, put your branding, then just pay $100 and come in. So we're trying to just make it like $100. Anybody like education sessions or someone want to pitch their business, they think it's worth it. Like no push, just like an opportunity, which is just like an open opportunity. Like if anyone want to take it. So initially we were thinking about annual subscriptions, quarterly subscriptions, and then initially we also thought about a mastermind where we say, okay, you get access to the leaders and we help you mentor you and things like that. But then we're like, it's not. That time we were launching for like almost $400-$500. But then we were like for $500 to give full year's services and extra 2 hours. And it's just not like, because all of us are busy as, pro bono leaders anyway, right? So we said, let's keep it simple. And we changed it like 100 times, literally. So we are almost, I just have to clean up the photos and the pictures and stuff. But the flow is kind of 80% there. Do you want to see it?
I'd love to see it.
Okay, let's get in room number 2.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, I'm going into room number 2. I'll open it right now. So I'm just going to clean up the photos right now.
There we go. Oh, you're on mute. Oh, you're still.
All right, welcome back. Sorry, guys, I forgot to change the settings of the 8-minute breakout room. So, oh, the others have gone. You finished up? Klaus, you all finished the room, huh? It's finished. Everyone's back?
Okay,
Yeah,
here we
thanks,
are.
Ali.
Okay, guys, see you all next week.
Bye-bye.
See you all. Bye.
Take care, everybody. Welcome
Done.
back.
So we're ourselves now. We're 3 of us, but one is in the waiting room, so he'll go when he goes. So let me share again.
Can you give me maybe 2 minutes? I just have to, lunch was just delivered in the lobby.
Yeah,
So
yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, welcome back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
I will do my best to be worth it.
Okay.
All right. So I'm with you, even if I'm not on camera for a minute. I'm just finishing a quick lunch. So
Okay, great. Awesome. I'll take more than 5 minutes. It's just like a quick one.
no worries.
It's not fully ready, but I just want to run the flow with you so that while I finish the final touches, I can incorporate any insights. So
Sure.
this is just the gratitude thing, but it's more about just saying what to do, but normally we speak it anyway. So I'll reduce the word and the text, and we'll correct the QR code. It's not correct right now.
Okay.
But this is the main thing when Gaurav will start. So the first one is when Anupama would start the meeting. And then this one is when Gaurav would start. The three will come 1, 2, 3 later. But the first page will be your gateway to global business. And there are three main offerings. One is the global reach. Second is the strategic partnerships and a potential business expansion. So if people want to expand their network, expand their local branches, expand their businesses with strategic partnerships. So this is what our main offer is, where we stand out as Gen. Then our brand story we start with. The icons ignore, it's not fully ready. So it's about, because we started during COVID. So we decided we'll talk about why we started and why we do what we do and how, what is Gen about. So we said, yeah, we started during COVID and we weathered the storms during that time when people were not getting business. And then we connected with people, we rose together. And today we stand united in purpose and looking forward to shape the future. So this is our brand story. Then we come to the foundation. What are we about? So the purpose is to connect entrepreneurs worldwide to the global markets. Our vision is to have 10,000 global members by 2030. Today we are about 2,000 odd. Mission is to expand global reach. How? Through networking and collaboration. So we use networking right. We expand the global markets and we potentially have more members, because the more regions we cover with more members, the more expansion opportunities our members would get. Our values is, of course, generosity, because, of course, it's a free platform. So we are here to help each other. And that's how we want to do. We want to learn and grow at the same time. We want to collaborate with people and, make more of each other's connections and network. But also we are accountable, because when we say you're going to share a lead or when you're not or whatever, the least you can do is be accountable and true and make sure you do it. And integrity is, if someone says, don't use my name, then let's not use their name. So that kind of a thing. So the values and integrities are where this comes in. Our leadership team we put into one sheet now. So this is where we are at. And what does this bring? So it's another thing about what are we. So you give you access to millionaire mentors, which will referring to the leadership team, which is, a joint millionaire, or a few of us are millionaires anyway. Authority positioning, where you come in and if you want to present your business or something, or you want to join one of our offline meetings or anything like that, then you come and do your presentations, or you pitch yourself. So now you're creating yourself as an expert. Automation blueprint, because we do a lot of marketing, we do a lot of AI. There's a lot of education around, automation and things like that. So you've got to optimize and you got to do marketing and stuff. So these are the main context of what we share, because when you want to scale and grow beyond borders, you will need to go automated. And network is equal to net worth. So this is the cliche, but are we networking right? So the idea of connecting correctly with the 6, 7 people around you and potentially connecting to the world. So this is where our offer is, where we don't charge for this. This is like complimentary. You get access to everyone, and this is how you do better. The profit leak detection was there, but we have not thought of whatever. It's thing maybe we will delete, and then we just come with the agenda. and then connect with LinkedIn. And the new way is to have breakout rooms. So we start with the breakout rooms. When everyone comes back from the breakout rooms, we work, and then we quickly pitch the entrepreneur's trap. So this is where we're saying people are working endlessly. People are spending on marketing but not getting returns. Uh, People don't know how to price right. You're quoting, but you're not. Your people are always asking for discounts and so. These are the standard struggles of an entrepreneur. And most importantly, he's isolated. He's lost in his own alone world, and things like that. So technically, that's where it is. So we say collaboration opportunities. Now, this is not updated correctly, but what it should be is this. So the left column is what it will be. So I will change these icons and I will change the text a little bit. But what it would be is the left column. So what we're giving as a collaboration opportunity, and each of them is $100. So we will have it like this, like $100 whatever. But your gateway to global business. So where we have Gaurav here and we have Bharat in Hong Kong. So technically, they are your extended arm. If you want to know more about, then potentially, if you want to do Canada or something, then we would have, and you can charge $100 or whatever to give insights to how the country works or the region works. If anyone wants to potentially look at seriously expanding to a region, so one-on-one 1 hour call, which could be like $100. That's it. And normally the people keep that. So we're not keeping it, but it's more of an opportunity to give that. Authority positioning, if someone wants to pitch, for example, today Seemant was talking about AI, and so last time we've had someone who talks about crypto, and their businesses is like that. But if they want to come and educate the market or they want to tell about their business, then they can take a 15-minute slot during the meeting. At any meeting, we will give them a 15-minute slot and we'll carry their logos on our material or whatever collaterals. And they can pitch their business. Or if they have a business challenge, if someone wants to share they're lost about whatever and they want to share a business challenge, or if they are knowledgeable, like for example, about you, like public speaking and all. If anyone ever want to come and present your, because teaching is selling, right? So then you can just pay $100 and you get 15-20 minutes to make a pitch at Global Entrepreneur, any of our meetings, and we give you a 15-minute slot. We also do offline events. So at events, if you want to branding, you want to put your placard, you want to, be a speaker or something like that. So where you want to pitch your business, not the keynote, of course, just as a business pitch, we still do $100 and you're in. Whatever. So currently we're still at $100, but if you just want to carry your placards or your branding or speak at an event that we organize, you can still do this thing. Expansion blueprint is mainly automation, marketing, sales. So if anyone wants to do sales, they can connect with me for $100 and I'll give them inputs or whatever. Automation is Chaitanya. He's very good in AI, lead generation, automation from this thing. Anupama is, of course, marketing and stuff. So we say, okay, fine. If anyone wants to do anything, so this is a kind of an upsell plan. And then it's your choice. Do you want to just keep staying in the lost world of, so ideally this I will present like this, something like that. So it'll be 4 pillars, 4 tabs, and it will come with what we're offering. And it'll be just like for 100. And then your choice is like the deadline alert. Another year passes and nothing will get done. But actually the another year will be the third one. The first one I will put as market rewards. The others are able to find it, or the competitors are finding an edge. And then the last one will be another year, and they will come one after the other. So this is the plan. This is what we thought. And that's it. This one, yeah, that's it. That's it. So this is what it is. So what did you think?
So there's big picture feedback, and then there's more granular feedback. So big picture, I think it's a good foundation. I think where the 2 biggest opportunities for uplift, just as somebody listening to it from the outside, would be maybe finding opportunities to either make or even expand on the value creation for the potential clients. Because to be honest, my very first takeaway when I heard this is that this feels very insular. Like this feels like two people who are very inside baseball, like who are been doing this for a very long time, who already know the benefits, are kind of talking to themselves. As
Sorry, I
compared
didn't
to,
get you.
so if I'm looking at this completely as an outsider, like you already know how valuable this is. But if I'm coming at this completely as an outsider, there isn't really anything that I hear that sounds, to be honest, really that different from everything else, from BNI, from whatever. It's all, we're going to get together, we're going to network, we're going to create opportunities and pay us this much money. And so you'll always have people where they'll show up to the free ones, and then when it comes time to actually pay anything, it's like, well, I don't know. And I think part of that is that the value add isn't necessarily clear enough to be able to say, I am confident that if I put in this much, I will get that much, and that will be significantly different from me just showing up and talking to people and just kind of winging it on my own. And so, like, I was kind of waiting in this presentation to maybe have something be much more explicit about how maybe having that extra time or how paying for those extra tiers could be shown to have already created other people significant value, or even if there's extra benefits over and above. So yeah, your 15-minute presentation will be recorded and shared with our 4,000 members. Wow, okay, that's actually something. And it'll be saved in our history and it'll be circulated through our even something. So I can hear that and be like, wow, okay, for me being able to like direct mail or even better direct message basically my entire pitch to 4,000 people, even if in any given call there's only 10 people or 20 people or 30 people, well, holy crap, yeah, that's definitely worth $100. Like I would just pay to just record it myself and have you send it, let alone all of the other perks and advantages and everything else. So I think if it can be maybe a little bit more focused on the value created for somebody who might otherwise be on the fence, and who's looking at it from a little bit more of a ruthless perspective of what's in it for me, I feel like that would be my main big picture takeaway. And then
That's true.
just if we're getting in the weeds quickly, there's a few very petty small things. So if we go to your gateway for global business, and this is just like nitpicky stuff, but still probably good to do. The second photo for authority positioning.
Yeah.
Number 7, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the two things that struck me was that, and it's just stupid, small, nitpicky things, but just, I'm assuming that all 4 circles are supposed to be the same size.
No, this is because it was a picture for profit leak detection. I need to change it. So this was a picture of the same size, but it was when we had profit leak detection here.
Okay. Yeah, because when I saw the image, I just immediately thought blood money, and I was are we talking about how to take money from the mafia? Like, what is this blood money?
No, this was for when we had profit leak detection here.
Okay.
Because that time we were thinking of operation support and you're planning with your money and stuff like that. So we had that time so that's it. But of course it will be same. But I just had to change the photo. But you're right, actually, very good feedback. I mean, we had it somewhere in our heart, but it's not very convincing. Would you pay for it? So we said, will you pay for it first? Like, I don't know, but because it's just $100 maybe. So I know the value needs to come out more clear. That this is the value that would come out. So this is what they get So they get a one-on-one coaching, they get a 15-minute pitch. Yeah. But you're right. I mean, when you said you can share it with uh, correct. Okay, good. Good thing
Yeah,
to think
like I say,
through.
I think you know already how valuable some of the one-on-one feedback in the group can be. But if it's somebody who's a little bit more of an outsider, they can just be
Yeah.
like, oh,
You need to
yay, I get to
tangibilize
hear
it.
someone, I get to pay to have somebody basically pitch me some upsell.
Mhm.
And I don't know, like I
These
say,
two are not to be looked at. These two are only for the free ones already. This has got covered in the free offering. So this is a free offering. So does the free offering look okay? Millionaire mentors.
I think
Technically.
if you elaborate a little bit more into each of them, because it's very easy to just coast through each of them, and then it just sounds like corporate platitudes. Because then it's like, okay, great, there's like some rich guy who has a financial planning business. That's cool, except I'm in AI startups, so like, how does that actually matter to me?
Yes, true.
He's not going to be interested in me. I'm not going to be able to help him. So how is he going to be my mentor?
Mhm.
And, you know, even with authority positioning, like, what does that actually mean when you get your feet down into the dirt?
Yes.
And like I said, even automation blueprint, like, okay, I have a business and maybe my social media is pretty overwhelming. Maybe I could use AI to improve that, but like, maybe not. Maybe he's just focused on corporate level automation strategies. And I'm so removed from understanding that field that I wouldn't even know where to start. It's like, what does that mean in practical sense? And maybe
Yes.
using like previous wins or stories, or actually giving some case studies about how this person met with this person. They were feeling totally overwhelmed with their social media and it wasn't generating any leads. And after, you know,
Yeah.
we connected this guy with a niche he was able to automate, and now
Yeah.
they do 10 posts a day and something, so that I can conceptualize that in a more concrete way.
Yes, makes sense.
And I guess just as a final, I kind of had that same feeling when you were going at the very start with your story, like the company story. It felt very corporate. So it was kind of like we weathered the storm, and then we've endured and grown and expanded, and we've risen to, like, those are a lot of words that literally mean nothing. Like, I can't latch onto that and have a single picture in my mind. And we think in pictures. So if you don't give me something to visualize, I'm literally thinking of nothing for the entire time that you're going through that. It's like, okay, we weathered the storm. Well, so did everybody. Okay. And except the ones who didn't. And we're rising together and we're united in purpose and we're shaped. It's like, it all kind of means nothing. Like, they're very delicious empty calories, but they are empty calories. And I say this as I eat a chicken burger, so I
The
know it's
warriors, the warriors are shaping the storm. Just get inspiration from the sea is behind me, right?
Nice. But yeah, I don't say any of it to be overly critical. I think overall it's compelling, but it's just, I know already, like, I can see how much value you guys actually do create and how authentic people seem here. And I just want to make sure that that really jumps off the page.
Yeah. I think what I'm hearing now, what I would do immediately is, I think this can be our main free offering, which is what it is. This is the core of what Global Entrepreneur is. And I would merge for sure this and this together. I'll remove this from here completely as the initial pitch. And this can be the main offering of what this is. And the same names, right? So I'll try to clean this up and I'll take your feedback in terms of giving more concrete value that would be further offered or something.
Yeah, because
Right.
it's just something where, and at least for me, how I was trained in sales is that it's very much outcome focused and painting that picture of like what does the outcome look like.
Yeah, I think this is the sheet we need to work deeper on. So we had someone's the skills and expertise of our leaders. This is our who's accountable. So it's
Mhm.
like who would do, and it's like what they get, right? So this is like the outcome. This is technically not the what, it's the outcome, the result. This is supposed to be the result, like what really is the result that they would,
Well, and
more
I
like
think
what do we
there's a
offer?
difference too between process and outcome. Like the process is a 1 hour session. The process is a 15-minute pitch. But the outcome is, okay, you're potentially getting that message out to 4,000 people. Or case study A, B, and C, where somebody was able to have an uplift from 5 customers a month to 30. And I think the fact
Yeah.
that there's really nowhere that actually shows examples of what success looks like. So it's like,
Yeah,
okay, I
and
get to work with these people, but like I don't know these people. Like, I don't know. I mean, if it said I get to half an hour with Tony Robbins and half an hour with Grant Cardone and I can do some soul searching with Sadhguru, okay, fine, I'll pay the $100. But without having that, it makes it harder. At least
yeah,
to me.
makes sense. Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, the reason we thought about this is there's always someone who wants more. Like, for example, especially people who are coming from India, they may want more access to our region and they may want more insights about who I can partner with, who I can. So it's just that, without losing the ball on the table, like without leaving the money in the table, actually, not on the ball, no, not the ball, but no need to leave the money. I mean, the ball, the money on the table. So it's just like you offer it. If people want it, they want it. If it's okay. So for us to break even, technically, less than 10 are enough because sometimes we do events and all anyway. So $1,000 is enough for us to run the cost of the, whatever we pay. Like even less than that, not even so much. But at any point of time, if someone wants to come and present anything or want to do anything, so no fuss about it, really. We're not expecting to get rich out of this, to be honest. But it's just that, giving it as an option to people if they want to. And we're currently doing it completely free for 4 years. So just as an option. Yeah, we're doing this every Saturday morning for completely free. So initially we thought we'll start subscription for a higher tier. So for example, everyone still comes in free. So we will never remove the free one. But if you now want to become like a Titan, so we said, okay, yeah, now you're a Gen Titan. So if you want to become a inside circle of Gen, like a mastermind or whatever, then you pay $500 and come on board and stuff like that. So but then it was coming with extra hours of time that we contribute to it and stuff. We're already giving 2 hours and stuff. So we said, do we really want to do this? And then we said, let's make it very simple. Let's use the time of the meeting to add more value. So the time that we're already giving to our members, let's just use that time to make it more valuable for them. And that's it. So,
I like it.
And it's pennies at the moment. So anyway, it's just like $100. And we just keep it as a tagline of 100. Whether you want to come to our offline event or you want to come to an online event or whatever. Just because the amount is so less, the pressure on putting that much value is not so much because it's just and anyone would want to just come and put a $100 and present his blockchain or present his, if it's a B2C, it's very cool, right? Because easily, and when you get on our YouTube videos and you get on our LinkedIn live, I can do a LinkedIn streaming and I can easily stream. We're already doing YouTube streaming. So maybe we just talk about the numbers in terms of, so that should go in the introduction. So that technically what about that should ideally go here, that we have LinkedIn members, we have so many, that credentials need to come here so that we're not talking about it again later.
I like this.
Because then when we're making the pitch, you already know that I have 2,000 members or I have so many WhatsApp pages or whatever, and we are 4 years old or something like that. That credential needs to come, I think, maybe in the front, so that you've now shown your standing about why me, and then we're making the pitch, and we're not doing it all through the flow. So we first get into the breakout rooms, and the idea of the breakout rooms is we'll come out with questions for SAT questions, like problem statements, like how much did you miss your target, or did you not collect money from whatever services that you gave, or it'll be like those typical problem statements for entrepreneurs, and that will be what we dwell in the breakout room. So psychologically, we're getting people in the problem state, and then we come back with an entrepreneur trap. So when they come out of the breakout room, we get into the entrepreneur trap, like, because the theme of discussion would be a problem statement in the breakout room. And then people are talking to each other, and maybe you get answers anyway out of it, because sometimes you just need to talk to someone and you get clarity out of it. So the intention is we do the introduction, we get people to join our LinkedIn group, and we are saying we have 1750, we have this. I can say YouTube also, here I will add that as well, or whatever. And then we say breakout rooms, and you come back, we remind you that, you're in shit at the moment and you're not doing very well, because it's more about like bringing them down, and then offer them a collaboration. So this screen will be, I think I'll make this one come down. This one I will move down. So this will be the offer. That's it. So I will remove it from here. We'll keep the introduction smaller. I think I'll just move this here straight away. And I'll remove, this is obviously wrong, but this will become the collaboration expertise. And then this part will go into this, like more concrete. Maybe I'll put it like this, and then I'll say 4 things, 4 bullet points here for each what you get, is what I'm thinking. So this one, like what you get, outcome of what you get can be here. I'll just create it like 1, 2, 3, 4, what you get in each of them.
Makes sense.
And that's it. So this one will go, and then this one will come into the screen, and that's it. Then it's your choice. So there's just technically just 3 the entrepreneur's trap. You guys are not doing well. This is what we offer for $100. Like, sign up for whatever you want, and then it's your choice. Are you going to keep suffering? And if you're not going to change something, it's not going to change anything. And then the deadline alert, where it says, market is growing, competitors are progressing, and time is precious. Another year will go, and that's it. And that's it. It closes here, and then we start with our business referral section.
Well, it makes sense.
Maybe there can be one call to action page, finally, saying scan here if you're interested, just a Google form. If anyone's interested for anything, maybe there can just be a call to action page. But keep it simple.
Yeah,
and small.
I like simple. I'm a very simple man. So
Yeah.
I like it. Like I said, I think if you only added 1 page, I get the feeling that the biggest single opportunity for uplift would be some kind of either testimonial or case studies, because that basically checks everything we're talking about. It makes it concrete. It goes from features and turns them into benefits. And it allows people, because right now you can say, oh, you can choose, you can do it or not. This is what we can do, take it or leave it. But there's still, I think that the biggest lacuna, like the biggest gap in that decision-making process is like, how confident am I that these features will get me, like, okay, I'm in shit, everything sucks, but I put my money into this, I put my money into that. Obviously, if I've been in business for a while and I'm still in shit, I've obviously tried a lot of things that haven't worked. So the biggest thing is like, how can I make sure that I'm not just being a donkey again? That I'm not just spending my money on something that's not going to pay off again. Because if anything, I'm going to be less confident because I've probably tried so many other things that didn't work.
Yeah.
So just being able to say, okay, I was just like you, and now I went from hell to
I've
heaven.
changed.
Exactly.
Makes sense. So it could be videos then. And we have a lot of members who are very, very happy.
Hmm. I think that would
So
be
maybe we
fantastic.
can just put some snippets of videos or something, like one or two or whatever.
Yeah.
Or when we pitch each of them, now normally there can be a testimonial for every time I say anything. For each of them, there could be, or at least two of them could be. So
Mhm.
when we pitch 1 and 2, because they won't open together, there will
Mhm.
be a animation. So only one will come, and then second will come, and then maybe a video can come about the second one. And then maybe we put the third one, and maybe a video comes, and then the fourth one we put, and we finish, and we go to the next slide. So I can do something like that
I think that sounds
because it
awesome.
will not come together. Yeah, because while we're pitching, it syncs in with the testimonial or with a case study or with an extra ping or something. So that page of case study and testimonials will come immediately after, and then we come back to this, whatever, however, the case studies will come in here. Okay, that's a good idea. And even if you don't have it ready right now, we can take some time, but we can launch it slowly and see how people are warming up to it and, taking it or whatever. And then we can keep improving on it as well.
I love it.
Super. Great, great insights. Wow, so powerful.
Hopefully that was helpful. At least a little.
Very.
I enjoyed
Always.
hearing about it. This sounds really interesting. So yeah, like I say, anytime something like this comes up, let me know, and I'm happy to help.
That's it. No, great. So you'll be there and you'll probably hear our pitches as well. We're gonna still see who's pitching it, and we're gonna try and do that. So maybe Gaurav will do the first part. Maybe when it comes to this, I let Anupama do it, or maybe I try doing it or something like that. So after the breakout rooms and stuff. But because we don't want one person talking too much long time. So we
Yeah.
start with Anupama, then we have Gaurav doing the first part, and then he announces the breakout rooms and the agenda. So till this part, it's all, what we do, our brand story, our Gen foundation, what we are, which is currently the slides already that he's doing. We just made it in Gamma. I'll remove the footprint anyway.
Mhm.
And then we'll have leadership team, and then this agenda about how it will flow, and then connect with us, and then we get into breakout rooms. So till here, definitely it's Gaurav. The first slide is definitely Anupama.
Mhm.
And then after the breakout room, maybe he hands over to me or Anupama, because I'm keeping, yeah, so then maybe we pitch this. That's it. This 1, 2, the case studies, and then straight away comes to your choice and the deadline alert with a call to action.
That makes sense.
So if anyone is interested, or maybe I can put a QR code even here. I will not wait for a call to action to come way after. So this slide will delete anyway.
Mhm.
I'll put a QR code here all the time. So anyone wants, they can scan, and they will put one in the corner anyway. And then year after, we'll keep the QR code everywhere, I think. So we can keep this QR code here, and I can put the QR code here as well in case someone didn't scan and I'm going fast on the slides.
Mhm.
And then here again, I will put a QR code on the top. So the call to action is everywhere.
That's good.
And then encourage people to think deeper. And if they want, they come. And if they don't, they don't. Then it's okay.
At that point, you've done everything you can. You can bring the horse to water, but they have to choose to drink.
Yeah. And there will be few, because I mean, we've had in the past, we've done business challenges, we've done business presentation, where you come and present your business on Gen. So we've done that always in the past. We've had these. So we had breakout rooms, we had business challenge, we had business presentation, and we had one more. So we had these 4. So every 4 weeks of the month, one day would be the business challenge, and then one was the education session. So someone will come and teach. So one day you will hear someone pitch. One day you will hear someone who has a challenge in his business, and everyone brainstorms, and we have a structured way of doing it. One day we create breakout rooms where you get to know each other more. And then the last day last week we would have education session. So any topic, networking, marketing, lead gen, any topic of business could be as an education session. So technically this was the format already in the past, which was all done for free. So now we said, come on, just let's charge $100. If anyone wants it, we keep that. If not, we just do referrals, we'll do breakout rooms, we'll do whatever, and then finish the meeting.
No, it makes a lot of sense. I like it. I like it a lot.
Cool. Great.
Oh,
Sexy. Looking forward.
I'm telling
So I
you.
think instead of this normal annual subscription, which is so, very, very common as well, right? Like everyone does those annual subscriptions and stuff. But then I don't think we have the time or the bandwidth to handhold extra, any more workload than what we're already doing. So we don't want to get into this annual subscriptions, follow if it is paid, if it's renewing, if it's like whatever. And then what do I give? The whole year do I give something? Like I don't have time for that. I forget it. But if someone wants the network database, something we can give as well. So because we have this huge Excel that we've collected over 5 years. So we have a huge database as well from Gen created for people who've come. Even one time you come, you have that on our sheet. So even if you never come back again, we still got that data.
Nice. And I mean, that excites me a lot, because I think that as much as we talk about, you can have 15-minute sessions with different people, blah, 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 blah. And for, again, like you were saying, for if you have somebody who's looking to enter Dubai for the first time or whatever, I mean, that could be almost priceless. But I think if you were to tell me, hey, you can have your 15-minute video and we're going to push it to your 5-year database of people, again, as long as it's not spammy and it's actually creating value and you're not just a hard sell. Holy cow, yeah, that I think for a lot of businesses could literally be life-changing.
It's a good idea, actually. This is a very good idea.
Because I mean,
Makes
yeah, like I
sense.
said, something like that. I mean, it's maybe the wrong way to look at it, but sometimes I try to imagine, would I be a customer? Like, I don't just want to say, oh, that's great, that's great, that's great. If you were to turn around and ask me, okay, cool, would you pay? Would I say yes, or would I give you a convenient excuse? And if you were to ask me, say, hey, if we were to, like, if you were to do a 15-minute video, and by the way, we can also maybe even as part of the package, or if you want to do a premium package, we can even polish up the video if you want, just to make sure it looks even better, because that's going to cost you what, you outsource it for like $20. But maybe I couldn't do it at all, and I'd be sending an ugly video, and that would lose me potentially half the customers that I could have gotten if it looked professional. So, okay, this is an extra premium $50, this is an extra whatever. We're going to have you looking like $1 million, and we're going to send this video out. It's going to have basically our endorsement of saying this person is really talented, they're really smart, they're the expert in blah, blah, blah. We're sending it to all these people. And, we can even track to be able to show you how many people opened it, how many people looked at it, something. And all of that for $100. Oh, wow. That sounds great. And by the
I think it's
way,
very easy to respond.
if you're maybe not very tech savvy, an extra $20, we can, again, I don't want to spin it into outer space, but you can set people up with really basic things like Calendly, can you book, can you do something, if you have some material, maybe as an upsell, we can spend it, again, outsource it for $5, have somebody polish it on Canva, and just all of these little things that in real world practical situations tend to be some of the biggest reasons why a lot of these guys fail. Their stuff